Hi everyone, welcome and thank you for being here. Welcome to Physical Development Wednesday. And in Physical Development Wednesday, we talk about nutrition, movement, and rest. And this one is dedicated to the stay at home moms. This one is dedicated to the moms because in taking care of your families, in ensuring that everyone is taken care of, you let yourself go. And I don't know whether it is intentional or it just happens to us as nurturers. And I think the nurturing hormone plays a number on us. You get into this role and it almost consumes you, especially if you're a stay-at-home mom. You let yourself go. Your nutrition, your movement, and your rest, they are all in shambles. You don't eat as well, or you eat what? You don't eat as well, or you feed because you have stress, and you don't move, and you don't rest. Especially when you have small children and they are born back to back. You survive on 5 hours of sleep. In fact, sometimes when you get 5 or 6 hours of sleep, you call that rest. And with time, that accumulates and it affects you. It compounds. And by the time you begin to realize that you have left yourself go, you have given too much, you have overgiven, you are approaching menopause. And at this time, I think the care hormone is now declining. And you can now see clearly. Yeah. Christina Shusho says, nipe macho nione sawa sawa. Yeah. At this point, you begin to see sawa sawa. You begin to see how you have let yourself go. How this role has consumed you. And we are socialized as women to give. And we enter these roles of wife and motherhood, and you become, they consume you. You become somebody else that even you cannot recognize, because we have been taught and the society has socialized the woman to self-sacrifice. You are called a wife material when you suffer. It's like a badge of honor, which shouldn't be. And I think also when girls and young women get into marriage, we do not plan for it. And when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I have been thinking, why is it that after it has happened is when we realize that we overgave, is when we realize that we lost ourselves in these roles? The care and nurturing nature should not be an excuse for us to overgive and then only come to realize when time is well spent. We need to prepare our girls mentally for motherhood and for marriage. Because if we don't, it will be the same cycle. They will reach 35, 40, and then they realize they overgave. They overdid it. It consumed them. Some people never bounce back. And also, if you have done that, it is your future is not lost. We can reclaim it. It begins with awareness. Are you aware that you overgave? Are you aware that you lost yourself in this role? Are you aware that you gave and you think it was not reciprocated? When we prepare our girls mentally for these roles of wife and motherhood, they will thrive. Because they will go in with their boundaries, even for themselves. Things like going out with your friends, things like checking up on your female friends, things like just stepping out of the house to meet some adults. If you plan for that, you will not sleep. And this role will not consume you, and you will not overgive only to wake up after 10, 20, 15 years and realize I lost myself. So the thing is to teach them how not to lose themselves in these roles. To do this role, yes, effectively, but not to lose themselves. Like I said, things like going out with your friends, things like the things you love to do and the things you want to do. Have them. You know, the way we put goals and review. That is what you should do to yourself when you get into a marriage or when you become a mother. Because like I said again, the nurture hormone does a number on us. And you can only cope when you become aware and you are conscious. And you know that if I am going to go out, or if I go out every 2 weeks or every month, I need to maintain that when I become a mother. And we should also stop guilt-tripping mothers for wanting to take care of themselves. And you as a mother also should stop feeling guilty for doing things that bring you joy, apart from being a wife or being a mother. You're still a friend. Don't lose your female friendships. They'll keep you going. Those ones will last you a lifetime. I encourage my girls that the friends they have now, if they can keep them, they should, for the rest of their lives. Because female friendships run deep. They'll take you through the seasons of life. And so if you are a mother who you think you have lost yourself, you think that your role, especially stay-at-home moms, you think that this role has consumed you, and you want to come back to yourself, find that girl again, And mostly it happens after maybe the last of your babies is like 3 or 4. You come to the realization that, oh, I was gone. I need to find myself back. The things that you love to do, if you love to watch football, if you loved to go out and be with your girlfriends, you can still do that. Only this time you need to plan for it and make time for it and make sure you go. Like for me, I am rediscovering football. I am going back to watching football, and it feels so nice to get out of the house and go and watch football. And it is something I think we take for granted and say, I can watch it from home. No. The few times that I have stepped out to go and watch football, it has been nice. It has been liberating. I don't know how to explain it, but it has been nice. And when I go, I let my children know that today I am going out with some friends. I'm going to watch football. I'm going to celebrate. Remember to celebrate yourself. However little it is, remember to celebrate yourself. And I let them know that I am going out. And it feels so nice. It is something that I had taken for granted. I used to do it before I had babies, and now I'm going back to it. And it feels alive again. I'm looking forward to weekends to go out and watch football. I don't take alcohol. I don't take sugar. I'll just be there sipping my water or dawa, yeah, or soya or coffee, yeah. So we need to come back to ourselves. We need to rediscover ourselves. And the journey begins by you being aware. Did you lose yourself? Did you overgive? Do you feel that you need to do something for yourself? It begins there. And you need to have a community of friends, of moms. And sometimes it can be just as simple as taking a 30-minute walk. It doesn't have to be an elaborate thing. You just need to be intentional. You need